time for the cop or drop.
All right, let's jump into it. Fuck. What What we got here with the cop or drop? You are here. This is YouTube exclusive vibes. Thank you for checking us out.
Exclusive vibes. This is the podcast exclusively on YouTube, bringing you this week's hottest sneaker releases. And we've got a wide selection for you this week. Cop or drop or flip.
Bang.
We'll see if we get any flips. See if we're making any bank off of these drops.
I always be forgetting about the flip option.
So, exactly. You gotta flip a couple pairs so that you can cop a few more pairs. You know what I mean?
See, I gotta learn from you, man.
If you flip 4 pairs, the profit from those 4 pairs you flip buys you a 5th pair that you get to cop.
Boom! 4 flips equals 1 cop. Wow. If you drop all the shoes, you get nothing. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You got to have a little skin in the game.
Exactly. So, all right. I'm seeing.
We're gonna start it off with a nice Jordan 4. Jordan 4s are very hot in the streets over the past few years, and one of the more popular silhouettes of the Jordan lineup.
Fact.
So this is the Jordan 4 Black Canvas. It was actually originally supposed to drop on the 1st, on last Saturday, but supply chain fucked Jordan, and they had to push the drop back to the 5th. So if you're listening to this on Wednesday or on Thursday, unfortunately, these are already released, but you still go get them on StockX. It is a all black colorway, highlights of gray and white on the plastic eyelets, on the soles, on the midsoles. There's a little speck of red in the Flight logo written on the tongue of the shoe. Canvas material, a la the Black Canvas. Very hyped shoe, doing very well as far as resale prices go right now. I think it's about $220 for retail. StockX is probably looking like $320, $340.
Sheesh.
We'll see what happens when they release on sneakers. But the reason that these are so hyped and that everybody's crazy about them is that these are like nearly identical to an Eminem Carhartt Jordan collaboration that released, I want to say, like 5 or 6 years ago. The differences are on the back heels, you've got the Jumpman logo. On these ones that are releasing, the Eminem ones had the Eminem logo, and I want to say the Carhartt logo on the other heel. And then the tongue is a little different, and the eyelets on that one were silver instead of the gray on this one. So gonna be a very hot shoe for me. I am not copping these. I'm gonna flip them. For me, I like,
just because they're so expensive
shoes
in the resale.
No, so I like black shoes, but I want like a hint of color. Like I've got the Raptor 4s that are primarily black shoe, but you've got that hint of color in the red and the purple. And this one is just like, it's a little too plain for me. I'm the same way with like all white shoes. Like I'm not crazy about white Air Force Ones because I want a little pop. I want like a little bit of color, something to make it stand out when you're wearing the shoe a little bit. So because these are so hyped, and it's just kind of like it's okay. Damn. But for me, not my preference, so I'm gonna flip these.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go with a cop on these ones. Fuck it.
Yeah.
These kind of seem like a so first of all, way too expensive for a shoe. I'm never copying these just because they are too expensive. But that aside, you know what I mean. I fuck with the colorway. I think these feel like a Jordan version of like the black Air Force Ones. You know what I mean? It's like I put these on when I'm up to committing crimes. This is good. We love these.
When you're about to stomp somebody out.
It looks classic.
Put on these 4s.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I could get some blood on these shoes and it wouldn't dirty them up because they black. You know what I mean? This is good. This is what I need. Yeah, period. I just think they look cool. They're classic. They're clean. You can wear black shoes with anything. Cop. Yeah.
These are all facts. These are all facts.
Yeah.
Okay. We are, for the next 2 shoes here on the cop or drop, we've got some more economically priced shoes for you low-cost ballers out there. The New Balance. New Balance has become much more popular in the sneaker community as of late.
Big facts.
Big facts, and big thanks to Jack Harlow and Kawhi Leonard. So
Kawhi for
they
sure.
are releasing a Lakers pack in the 550 silhouette. This isn't exactly like the full dad silhouette, but it's definitely aspects of
I was like,
dad
is it
culture.
not? Like, it's pretty
it's
close.
Not like It's not the what is it? I think the 470 is like the all gray, like grandpa, let me go mow the lawn, like their version of the Air Monarch shoe.
Yeah.
So these have a little bit of swag to them. I kind of fuck with the yellow ones a little bit. The purple ones are a little meh for me, but the yellow with a little bit of the contrasting color there, kind of a hot shoe. So all things considered, I don't have any pairs of New Balances, but I think the yellow ones in the Laker pack might be a cop for me. It might be adding a pair to the collection.
Damn, go crazy.
It's a soft cop.
Soft cop, the absolute softest of cops. This is a soft drop. Nah, this is a drop for me because, like, bro, this is a dad shoe, which New Balance in general has made some cool shoes, so I can't hate on New Balance. But when it comes to, like, the Jack Harlow vibe, and even Kawhi Leonard, like, I like Kawhi, but I'm not going to him for style tips. You know what I mean? I'm not going to Jack Harlow for the style tips unless I'm trying to look like, you know, Mr. Middle-aged white man. Like, I love Jack Harlow, but that's what he dressed like.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that's what these are. These are a very cool shoe that you would definitely see in Napoleon Dynamite. Drop for me. Shout out New Balance, though. Yeah, go crazy.
Go crazy. Okay.
Last one.
On to our next shoe, final shoe. We're really spreading the love out on this week's cop or drop.
It's good to see 3 different brands. Yeah, we like that.
Yeah, man. We got to diversify our sneaker portfolio.
Yes.
If I learned one thing from Warren Buffett, it's diversification. Unless you're talking about your friends.
Okay.
We got an Adidas shoe, the Adidas Campus 80s, a very simple silhouette, but this is the Towelie shoe. So this is a re-release from a shoe that they dropped back in April. This was their 420 shoe. Nike dropped the Strawberry Cough Dunk Highs, and Adidas had these that they were dropping. So this is Members Week for the Confirmed app, and they're re-releasing a couple of dope shoes. This is one of them. $100 retail, so a very affordable shoe. The material on this shoe is like your terry cloth towel material, like you would get in a regular towel, a la the Towelie. The tongue of the shoe. Yeah, the tongue of the shoe is actually pretty dope too. Inside the tongue, there's like a little stash pocket on the inside of the shoe, for whatever you may need to
stash,
store and carry with you covertly.
Yeah, exactly.
It has Towelie's eyes on the tongue of the shoe, on like the outer portion. And when the tongue is exposed to sunlight, the eyes get red and it looks like Towelie's stoned.
I like
and
that.
Then,
that's a cool addition.
Yeah, on top of that, you get a little Towelie keychain, and he's wearing a pair of Adidas. And then the box has a complete like South Park design to it. So I'm a big South Park guy. I've kind of fallen off as of lately, but they always hit. And the Towelie episodes always hit extra heavy. I think the extra cool little quirks in the shoe, the eyes that change colors, the little stash pocket, the towel material, and the South Park box are all really cool aspects of this shoe for me. Plus, it's only $100.
Yeah.
So this is a very strong cop.
Go nuts. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a really cool idea. I think it's not a shoe that I would like ever get to wear. Cause like, I mean, even the color is like kind of an odd color. You know what I mean? The light purple is like a tough color to match. Yeah, it's tough to match with other things, you know? So I'm still gonna go cop on these, and I'll tell you why. It's because they're $100. If these shoes were anything over $150, there's no chance. You know what I mean? But $100 shoe, like, come on, that's anything. And if I'm getting the Towelie special and the eyes turn red in the sun, like that's funny. You know what I mean? Gotta love it. South Park's box and the little Towelie keychain definitely make it worth it. I probably wouldn't even wear these, honestly. I'd just cop them and hold them. Maybe like sell them 20 years from now. After South Park for real stops making episodes and stuff, sell the shoes.
Yeah, man. It's a dope shoe, and there's definitely hype behind it. I think that's why Adidas is doing this re-release. Resale on them is pretty good in the fact that it's like this Towelie shoe, and it's like the South Park collaboration. They're gonna hold value really well, And if you buy them and you throw them in a box in your closet somewhere for 5 years, they're probably gonna be worth like 200% of that $100 purchase price.
Yeah.
So a good financial investment.
Exactly. I'm here for it. Let's go. So it's 3 cops for you, or it was a cop, 2 cops and a drop for you?
2 cops and a flip.
2 cops
I'm flipping
and a
the flip,
and I was 2 cops and a drop. All right, bet. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good ass week. Let's go.
We getting your sneaker closet up.
I'm feeling.
Get your shoe game up.
I'm feeling. And shit. Well, now you've made it to the end of Copper Drop. So if you watched the whole Spotify or Apple Music podcast and then came to YouTube to watch the Copper Drop, you are in the top 1% of podcast fans.
You the real fan.
Exactly. And you need to send a playlist to us via DM so we can get you on the show.
Exactly.
Let's go.
And then you need to go and take your friends' phones and you need to go to the YouTube page and you need to click subscribe on the Tripsy Media channel so that they can get these Cop or Drop updates on a weekly basis.
Exactly. Yup. And with that being said, my name's Mike Watts.
It's your boy Jay Kraft. Now
you know.
Hey. Sound effect.
Insert sound effect here. Let's go.
Peace. You now listen to the podcast with your boy Mike Watts and Jay Kraft. Follow us on Apple Music and Spotify. Hit all the social links. Make sure you rock with us every week.